There's a special kind of pride that you feel deep down inside, a strength that seems to thrive in Lima, Allen County.
The American way of life, to get in gear and do what's right.
An unbreakable forthright link called real American strength. Lima, Allen County, real American strength.
Keeping you up to date with what's happening in your community. Community Focus on GTV2.
Thanks for joining us today on Community Focus. I'm Anne Decker, and Teri Averisch is in the studio with us today. She is with the Lima Family YMCA, and the fall classes are just getting going.
Yeah, we're starting September 9th, and it's the week of September 9th, so some of the classes won't start till that Saturday, but got all kinds of classes starting up. We've got just our regular fitness classes, martial arts, swim lessons for infants through adults. And then we have a new class, a boot camp class called a cardio challenge, and it's cardio circuit too. They're going to work out in the morning at 6:15 on Monday,
Ouch.
Wednesday, or 6:45 on Tuesday, Thursday.
Sign Randy up for that. He loves getting up early.
But it's called Drill Extreme. They're going to do a lot of different drills and working with medicine balls or kettlebells or just doing some cardiovascular type of workout. So that's a good one. But we've got our traditional yoga and some of our senior classes, the chair exercise classes, or the standing class that really works on balance. We've got it like a traditional box aerobics type of class. So a lot of different type of classes starting up. And of course our youth sports, it's the last couple days to register for the flag football and the youth soccer. And the youth soccer starts at age 4 to get them started just learning some of the skills of soccer.
There's so much fun at that age. They all just kind of scurry around the field.
Yeah, but they're having fun, and as long as they're having fun. And we also have our swim team forming right now, too. So there is an informational meeting for that on September 8th at 2 p.m. And then the following week, they're just going to have some tryouts or make sure that the kids are ready for the swim team. And that is actually for ages 7 or 8 through high school. Mm-hmm. So, and they'll swim from September all the way through March. So it's a long season.
Do you have to be a member of the Y to enjoy these classes?
Any of our classes are for members or non-members. They can join at the non-member fee. It's a little bit higher, but they can still join for, if they're just joining for one 7-week class, it's better just to join as a non-member. Now for swim team, they need to be a member because they're in the pool about 3 times a week, and their meets are on the weekends or a couple weekends a month. So they'll want to be a member for that because it's just going to be less expensive too.
There are a lot of other advantages, though, to being a member of the Y, in addition to the less expensive classes.
Oh yeah, they can. We have the whole facility is open, and they can use the pool and racquetball courts and the hot tub and basketball courts. The track are all open, and there are some other things that are free for members. Like we have a family kettlebell class in the evening on Tuesday, Thursday that is available for families, and it's free for members. And there's some other programs that are educational that people might be wanting to get involved with too, that they don't have to be a member to join. We have our travel and adventure program at Apollo, and the first program in that is October 9th, and it's the Great Canadian Train Ride. But of course that's for members or non-members. We have some homeschoolers or for some school groups that come, and then we've got a group of people that just regularly buy tickets and help us sell tickets for that program too.
You know, people think of the Y as fitness, and certainly you are fitness, but besides the travel series, you've got robotics, you've got student government, you've got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yep, and everything's starting in the fall, so there are a lot of things going on. But we do have an elementary and middle school youth robotics, and they're Lego robotics. And if anybody's interested in that, they need to contact Heather Graham at the Y, because that is forming this September. We have an elementary robotics meeting September 9th at 6 p.m., but people can still get involved after. It's not going to start until later in September. And then also the high school robotics meeting is early September also. They just need to contact Heather because that's coming up really soon. And then we have a Leaders Club, an Achievers Club, Youth in Government, and all of those, some of those are forming within the schools, so the kids will get flyers about that. But if you're interested and you haven't heard, contact the Y and we can give you more information about that.
Okay, and there are so many opportunities. You have it all listed on the website so people can go and browse and see what they might be interested in.
Yeah, if you go to limaymca.net, you can look at all the list of classes that we have available, or the things that we have in youth sports or for adults or seniors. So certainly go to the website and see what we have, or call the Y, come in and take a tour, pick up some flyers.
Okay, give us your phone number then.
It's 419-223-6045.
Okay, we appreciate you coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Teri Averisch from the Lima Family YMCA. I'm Anne Decker, and this is Community Focus on GTV2.
Reduce, recycle, reuse. Allied Waste Services in the City of Lima encourage you to live green by recycling all that you can. Recycling promotes green living by reducing the amount of waste materials buried in landfills. This saves money, natural resources, and energy. Keep our environment healthy and start recycling today. Allied Waste Services is committed to a clean environment. Contact us today for your recycling needs. Visit our website, republicservicesohio.com, to learn more about recycling today.
Lima City Council has recently amended the city's vicious dog ordinance to deal with potential problems concerning dangerous dogs in the public.
The ordinance is comprehensive. However, here are some key elements that all dog owners and their neighbors should be aware of.
Any dog that is considered a breed of pit bull is considered a vicious dog regardless of its temperament.
A vicious dog is any dog that attacks, bites, or causes injury to a person or domestic animal with or without provocation.
Not under control of the owner, and secure with a muzzle and a leash of 6 feet or less in length. All vicious dogs must be confined when outside in a pen with a secured top and bottom, or with the sides of the pen embedded at least 1 foot deep into the ground.
If you're a dog owner and have concerns about any dogs in your neighborhood, visit limapolicedepartment.com to find out more about the city's vicious dog ordinance.
The fine for non-compliance is $150 per citation, and ignorance of the law is not a defense.
If there's an emergency situation, call local law enforcement for immediate assistance.
Let's all do our part to keep the Ottawa River clean and healthy. Wash your car on the grass to protect storm drains from soap and dirt. Your actions matter.
We're back on Community Focus. I'm Anne Decker, and Saul Allen is joining us today. He is the head of Lima Streets Department, and we are somewhere in the middle of potholes and leaf pickup.
Somewhere in the middle of potholes and leaf pickup. Really, right now, this time of year, we're still always year-round concentrating on potholes, so those we're always taking care of. But having a lot of other issues right now as far as different types of cleanup type of issues.
Yeah, so, like what?
In particular, I know we've had quite a few calls concerning street sweeping. I'm going to say within the last 3 months, probably 1st of June-ish, we've probably had our street sweeper out maybe a total of 2 weeks, and really it's been the last week and a half. Really, we've had it out continuous. We've had it break down a number of times. Each time we've had it break down, we've had to ship it off to Cleveland. So, shipped it off once, got it back, had to ship it off immediately again. We actually got it back, had it working for 2 days, had to ship it back again. So we've got it, hopefully we got it to the point now where, like I said, for the last week and a half, it's been up and running. So we're trying to, once you get through the neighborhoods, like I said, we've had quite a few complaints that, yes, street sweeper hasn't been in my neighborhood, has been. No, it hasn't, more than likely has not been in your neighborhood. So we're trying to work through that, and hopefully we're getting around, to the neighborhoods and we can keep this thing up and running. Also want to tell people that we do have another street sweeper on order. It was originally supposed to have been in the first week of August. Latest, greatest I'm hearing right now is that we are to get it sometime this week, so that's what we're hoping for.
Wonderful.
So actually we can get to the point where we actually can have both of them out at the same time and hopefully get some things caught up.
If people have any cleanup issues of their own in their yards, limbs or things, what do they do?
Well, the biggest thing we always try to remind people is that we are not doing any where the city would come around and pick up any type of limbs. What they have to do is follow, normal city regulations, which requires everyone to cut up limbs into 4-foot bundles and actually place them out with their trash pickup. We're getting a lot of places where people are just figuring, a few times we've had major storms where the mayor has said, yes, we will be around picking up limbs, but I guess, now everyone wants to do it, but we're not picking up anything. The only thing that the city will come by and pick up is anything that can be seen that it has come from a city tree. So that's basically all we're picking up, but we want to remind them, if you have any of that type of brush or anything else, it has to be bundled, 4-foot bundles, put it out with your trash pickup. And if you have a lot more type of material, you can take it out to the compost site on East Hanthorne Road.
Okay. Bring a utility bill to prove your residence?
You have to prove residence, but usually, you can usually take as much as you have, that you need to take out there. I know it does get hard for some people. If you don't have a truck or anything else to actually get it out there, that becomes an issue, but that is officially how it's supposed to be done.
Okay. I hate to push ourselves towards the very end of summer, but the leaves are beginning to turn.
Leaves are turning, and pretty much the same type of issue with the leaves. We're not picking those up, and really I probably won't even announce it, our formal leaf pickup, until probably about mid-October. Usually it's the first full week in November that we actually start the citywide leaf pickup.
You really wait till they come down.
Really wait till they come down, usually, so we can get out to them and try to have enough to actually, put a bunch of guys at it and try to get it done. But right now, residents can still pick up bags. You can bag it, put it out with your leaf pickup, just like put it out with your trash pickup. Excuse me.
Okay. And if people are still having pothole issues, do they call those into you?
Pothole issues, a lot of times we still get quite a few people thinking, okay, there was a pothole there. If I saw it, they must have seen it. No, not necessarily. Feel free to call them in, 419-221-5165, and we'll take care of them. And usually, like I always say, we try to take care of any pothole issue within a week that we actually are notified of it. So.
Okay. Anything else we need to talk about today?
Not at this time.
Alrighty.
But like I said, hopefully I'll probably be back in October to announce our leaf
pickup. I'm sure you will. We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much, Saul.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Saul Allen from the City of Lima Streets Department. I'm Anne Decker, and this is Community Focus on GTV2.
A message from the Allen County Chiefs Association.
With the recent rise in juvenile crime, all Allen County police agencies are stepping up our efforts to reduce this with the enforcement of curfew laws.
This affects anyone under the age of 18. Local laws may vary in age and time requirements among the villages, townships, and cities in the county, so please help us in our efforts by becoming familiar with the curfew law.
Please check the websites on your screen for specific curfew information. Together we can make Lima Allen County a safer place in which to live and work.
Help keep the youth of Lima safe by donating to Lima Safety City today. Hello, I'm Chuck Eichelberger from the Lima Noon Optimist Club. Safety City is a very important part of the Lima community. The Optimist Club is renovating Safety City and it needs your help. Donations can be made by going to the website limasafetycity.org. You can also send a donation to Lima Noon Optimist Club, P.O. Box 428, Lima, Ohio 45802. Help keep the youth of Lima safe by donating to Safety City today.
My joints ached and I was always tired.
I was always cold, I couldn't concentrate, and my body hurt all over.
My doctor told me I had lupus. Women of childbearing age, and especially African American women, are at higher risk.
If you suspect that you have lupus, you should contact your doctor.
You're invited to attend the local lupus support group meetings on the second Thursday of each month at 1 o'clock at Lima Towers. For further information, go to connectedhands.org. Do you know what to do when you hear the community warning sirens? The sirens are activated anytime the public is in life-threatening danger. This can be from weather emergencies, chemical releases, or other situations. When you hear the sirens, go inside and turn on your radio or television for more information. Follow the instructions carefully and stay inside until the danger has passed. Remember, the sirens mean to go inside and listen to your radio or television for more information. Take the necessary steps to keep you and your family safe.
We're back on Community Focus. I'm Anne Decker, and Angie Myers in the studio today. She is with College Access, and if your student has just started back to school and is wondering what's in the future, Angie's the lady to talk to. Hi, what can you do for the kids?
We have our advisors that are at Lima Senior High School. They're there during the school day to help students with ACT information, college applications. We'll be taking some campus visits thanks to a grant from AT&T. So we have the opportunity to help students choose what type of careers colleges they want to go to, just anything beyond high school. So we don't just plug the college applications and going to college, but what do they want to do after high school, and help them take those necessary steps. And we also have the opportunity to offer some fee waivers for the students and some campus visits, thanks to AT&T. So that's Lima Senior High School. We also have an advisor that's at Apollo on Fridays. And then throughout the year, we'll continue to offer some financial aid workshops as well. And we're excited that we actually got some funding to offer our ACT prep again during this school year.
Oh, wonderful. Now that just started up this week, right?
That'll actually start September 3rd.
Right.
And we're changing locations, so we will now be at the Lima Public Library in the lower level of the library. So we'll continue to be every Tuesday during the school year, and the sessions will run from 6 to 7 o'clock, and it's the lower level of the library, and all sessions are free. So we have an individual that gets teachers from the local area, and every week we offer a different section of the test. So there's the reading and English, math, science, and writing portions of the test. So each week we offer a different section that students can come in and get help specifically on that section. And then we have a representative who's there that if they just want help on basic information about the test or a different subject that's not offered that evening, they can still get help. So it's every Tuesday where they can come in. It's best to check with their guidance counselor on the schedule. We'll have it posted. September 3rd is reading and English. We'll probably double up that session because the first test is September 21st. So they've actually backed that date up. It's usually the first week of September when the ACT is offered, but it's not until the September 21st. So students have a little bit of time to hit the prep, which start
it's coming right up.
September 3rd. And then it's a great prep for students that have never taken the test. So they can come and get, what we do is we offer different information about that subject, maybe some tips for taking the test. We give them different types of resources, and then they need to go out and do the work, to prep for it. There's some great resources on the ACT website, which is actstudent.org. And then they work with this teacher, about the different ways to answer the test or what they're doing, and just give them some tips on that. And then, they can come back each week and work on that different, that specific subject, or they can hit the different subjects. So we encourage it for students who have never taken it, 9th and 10th graders, maybe the junior. We hope that they've taken it by their junior year. We really encourage students to take the ACT by their junior year. And then if they don't do so well, they can continue to take it. And then they can come and get assistance with the prep. If they haven't done well in a certain area, they can come and do that specific subject, or they can come and get information about all the subjects.
Can they just drop in? Do they need to make an appointment?
No appointment necessary. I mean, they can call me for information, which is 567-204-3861, and my office is at the chamber, so if they have any questions there, or email me at ameyer@limachamber.com, and I can send them a flyer, I can send them the information, I can send them resources and stuff. But there's no appointment needed, and a lot of parents will call, if they, about the weather and that too, which they want to just check. It'll run probably Lima Public Library, ACT prep closed, if we're not open that day, if weather becomes an issue. But they just drop in. They want to be there from 6 to 7, though, so that's why we've left it to an hour. And some students aren't able to attend because of sports and different activities, but if they come and able to get the information to at least have, the basics about what kind of prep they can do for the test.
Okay. Why does College Access offer all these programs for the students?
We want to be able to offer free assistance, which we've done for the last 10 years, offer the free assistance to any individual wanting to pursue post-secondary education. So, the cost of the test is out there. There's not really any free type of prep for it, so we want to be able to offer that. We want to be able to get students at all ages starting to think about. This summer we did, K through 8 with the parks. Just get them. We got them exposed. We did a hands-on career fair. We got them thinking about different types of careers, and just what do you like to do? What subjects are you good at? We want them to think about different types of careers and what's good for them, and encourage them not just to go to college, but what is post-secondary, because not everyone's going to go to college. So we want to help them, be able to pursue it and do well in school and have good attendance, because in any job you have to have those basic soft skills. So.
Okay, Angie, give us your phone number one more time.
It's 567-204-3861 is my cell, or office is 419-222-9378.
Okay, and then you have a website as well.
We actually will have the information on the Chamber's website, so just look at limachamber.com. But the best way to find like the schedule for the ACT and get that information would be from your guidance counselors. They're a great resource. They'll post when we have College Goal Sunday, which is the financial aid workshop that's national. They'll also, have the flyer for the ACT prep and what's offered each week. But we want to encourage students to come. Not just that for, if that subject is being offered, just come and get the prep.
Okay.
6 to 7 at the library, and it'll start September 3rd, every Tuesday.
All righty. Well, thanks for coming in. It's a busy time for you. We appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Angie Meyer with College Access. I'm Anne Decker, and this is Community Focus on